Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 3, Tatarigoroshi. I am once again joined by my straight man, Griffin. Say hello, Griffin.
You say it different every single episode.
Shut
How?
the fuck up! I always have forget, like, when I'm reading the intro, I have to say Tatarigoroshi. So I quickly
TATARIGOROSHI.
look over to what the Steam game is called. Like, I never prepared. I always like, fuck.
So we're doing this immediately after the other one.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, emotions are still high. Uh,
Yeah.
last time, child abuse.
Child abuse happened.
Not good.
Child abuse happened.
No one's listening to me.
No.
So I feel like our only plan here, our only real plan, is that we gotta find Satoshi. Or murder.
Go win the lottery. And then run away. Just kidnap her.
Let's just get on with it.
I don't know. I'm trying to do this without the murder part of it. I mean,
I just offered a second solution. Find Satoshi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If he's not at the bottom of the Onigafuchi swamp. Let's check there first.
How the fuck do you find him?
You got scuba deer? I went home, washed the day sweat off in the shower. Normally I could reset everything by taking a shower, forgetting all the bad things. But that didn't happen today. I got out of the shower to find fresh underwear placed neat in the laundry basket. Normally I didn't stop to think about it, but today I felt happy in my mother's consideration. And walk around dick salad. Same time, however, made me realize how much Satako must be suffering. At the very moment I was appreciating this gentle kindness, Satako might be getting bruised out by her uncle's cruel words. I went up to the second floor, shut myself in the bedroom.
Hey, Mom, Dad, you ever thought about adopting a little sibling for me?
No. Oh.
Oh.
We thought if we could just get a public agency to interfere right away, the problem would be solved. But what her coach said, I didn't think it'd be so easy. Satako was obstinate, and she would suddenly deny the abuse and try to endure it. And that was an act of atonement towards Satoshi, who had protected her before and then ran away. As long as she thought that way, the situation wouldn't be so simple. Early before Coach and I made it clear if I thought something was dangerous, I'd do what I had to do. The end of I'm going to wait and see too. Nonetheless, I thought I'd draw a clearer line than Coach or my friends had. No, you really haven't. Time came, I would report it. Over the phone. My favorite thing. Give Satoko's personality, she might criticize me if she found out. But I believe it was ultimately the best decision. Wait, my bada Keiichi. Would that really be all it took for the problem to end? No!
No.
They reported the public agency like the Child Consultation Center. What if they snuck in the wait-and-see attitude like last year again? Oh, wow, he's thinking. That hamster's running at full speed. Last year, they decided to do just that. The situation improved temporarily, but in the end, thinking herself a laughingstock, increased her torment in a secret. In the end, things became more underhanded than ever before. This year, as her uncle. I just seen him for the first time today, but that man seemed much more direct, much more violent than the word underhanded could imply. He wasn't like their aunt. No, not that subtle. He was more direct. He might also assault her with punches and kicks. That could easily deter him from the bruises and such I saw in Satoko's body. Shit, you're too naive, my body. Hey, he's learning. Our emergency report is happening. It doesn't save her, and then it doesn't mean anything. I gotta think. Think. I'm not doing that again. We would need something more to guarantee Satoko's safety. I scratched my lay on my head, thinking of then tilted back, waiting until at least a little bit of calm. The memories of angry arguing with my friends today came to mind. I was embarrassed I hadn't realized until Lena said something. She was right. My house is big. Compared to all the houses with straw thatched roofs in Himazawa, it was really big. We didn't actually have empty rooms.
Huh, are we rich? Mom,
well, we were also poor. Maybe because people would think... Maybe he's rich in comparison to Hinamizawa.
What?
3 rooms I could lend to Satako. The guest rooms are only used when people related to my dad's job comes in and stay here every once in a while. Dad, you need to draw more porn. More porn.
What?
Do it.
Okay, if you say so.
For food expenses, that might be a more serious problem than a kid like me could imagine. Lunch every day would be manageable. All of our friends would just have to bring a little more for lunch than they usually did. If we went picking at everyone's food anyway, it'll be manageable. Yeah, we already, yeah, I would say, I think we already eat each other's food. But for dinner, though, that would be up to Mom. We need to convince her to lend Satako more than just a room. Of course, I didn't think convincing her that would be easy. How about much? The cost for one person to eat. How many tens of thousands of yen per month? They couldn't complain about it if I shouldered that, could they? I only had 10 or 20,000 yen in savings, but it was something. Where did you get that from? That thing's in your gaze. Oh. Put it on fixed deposit. For good access to that, then I should add up to a lot of money. You're getting a part-time job. As far as you asked me, I'm ready to share some of the burden. Of course, it wouldn't be dependent. I wouldn't depend on that. Renna got mad at me, didn't she? But how I shouldn't just shove responsibility onto others. If I had to ask for help, so I'm basically saving her or myself. I would follow through on it. Only food expenses. There were a lot of other things that you can do without, like baths and laundry. My mother was awfully methodical and strict about cutting out inefficiencies, and one for all. Well, Arika was able to if she was able to somehow do it with Satako, so like she might be the best person to ask about this. Like,
yeah.
We need more money. We need more money. Hey, Keiichi, what was all this about money? Even if you could afford it, you would need your parents' permission first. They'd be looking after a young girl for a really long time.
And, illegally?
What would I say to pursue them? Just calm down a bit, my body, Keiichi. You realize that right away that you can't. At least try broaching the subject. No harm in asking, you know? They'll tell you to call the police. If you manage to gain their empathy, why should my bio family have to shoulder all the burden by itself? That was what would happen. That was it. It was very sad and frustrating, but no matter how much I wanted to help, my resolution alone couldn't save anything. Yes! Unless you're Mion. Then you have all the power in the world. My feelings were stronger than anyone else's. Even thought they were stronger than Coach's. And yet... At that point, there was 2 knocks on my door. My mom poked her head inside. Keiichi-kun, are you spiraling again? Someone financially dependent on his parents. I shouldn't say this, but... I sat around doing nothing and food suddenly appeared. Felt so natural to me, I shamelessly thought it was the responsibility of the parents to give birth to me. But when I realized that a natural thing was actually alright, I came to realize just how hard it was to grant that privilege to others. Check your privilege, son! For me, it was no better than what it was ever, had more meaning than I thought. There's food for 3 on the table right now, for Dad, Mom, and for me. I couldn't imagine how hard it would be to add another place to at the table. Think, my bada Keiichi. It was hard to make food for 4, then just think about how far 4 people could eat food made for 3. Oh. I changed the way that I saw it, and with that I began to consider an unthinkably bold plan. That's right! I didn't need to get my parents' permission. She should just live here and see...
He's got his heart in the right place.
He's a fucking dumbass! That's what he is!
Yeah.
I'll bring it. So my house and public agency said they would wait and see. In other words, if Satako's not going to continue to be her guardian, if such a situation worked out she was here, her uncle would barge in and drag Satako back with him. Her uncle was her rightful guardian, so my parents would hand her over without argument, no doubt. So I needed to keep it a secret that she was living here. Genius! That hamster is like has a gun to its fucking head, ready to end it all. Okay, he's not, seriously. No, this is not his plan A. Griffin.
He's a dumbass. We all know this.
Is this really his plan A? Is he really considering this?
I mean, I don't know what else you could do.
Kill! Yes!
Kill!
parents respected my privacy now that I was age, so they wouldn't go to sleep around my room while I was gone. I think. If she holds herself up in my room, it'll be okay, right? Yeah, just Satako, just hide in that closet. Wait. She approached the sound of coming to the second floor. There would be a little bit of time before they all got out of the way up. I estimated a few seconds that she would hide herself in the closet. Yeah, get in that closet, Satako. Wait, Keiichi. Something doesn't make sense. If she can't go to school, then what should she do for lunch? Calm down already. I could just leave her my own lunch, couldn't I? I should just go to school on lunch and get everyone else to split theirs with me. Okay, that's good. No more contradictions or oversights, right? Oh, nope. Breakfast and dinner. Perfect. I could somehow get her to go without breakfast. I could go without 2 meals a day when I sleep on Sundays, after all.
God.
Every night, pretend as though I have a bigger appetite and ask for a bigger helping. And then I could just have someone pay over that thing to Satako. I'm a genius! Tess is listening to my sleep with my plate of fish in my hands.
どうしたの、ケイチ。ご飯は座って食べなさい。
あ。
ちょっと気分が変えたくなってさ。自分の部屋で食べてもいいかな。
ボロボロ落として汚すぞ。食事は食卓で食べなさい。
ごめん。
Hey, wait. I only tried to take 1 plate of fish, and they ganged up on me? In reality, it was impossible for me to smuggle food without my parents knowing about it. But it must have been worth taking the time to think about it. No! There must be some... Keiichi, where did your... Keiichi, where did your food go? Suspiciously plate-shaped hole in his stomach. I don't know. Okay, Satako, here you go. Alright, eat up.
It just has like a round, like...
It's like in his neck.
Yeah, disc shape on your neck.
And gulp. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Gulp. He just regurgitates it. Here you go. Here you go, Satako. Eat up. I can't. One day, I might take one tomorrow. My appetite was rapidly fading, so I finished early and went back to my room. I went back there and tried to think about it from Satako's point of view. For example, let's say my parents were coming up the stairs right now. I gotta hide. Open the closet.
I gotta out of here.
Trapped in the closet. Where's the trapped in the closet with all Satako? Hey, was they suddenly doing this now? Was this house even structurally safe? Was it already showing signs of dilapidation? Or were the hinges just not greased well enough? Could I just apply some lubricating wax?
Oh my god.
The sound itself by itself, but it left me uneasy when my parents detected it happening when they climbed the stairs. But this was an easy problem. I could do something about it. I just fixed it up a little bit so it didn't make any more noise.
I guess I didn't realize the first time through that I read this. Bro is losing it right now.
He is! I basically have my futon on the floor. I couldn't think of any real reason my parents want to go in my room, my closet. Even though there still might be some reason they would. I mean, they construct some sort of camouflage so she wouldn't be noticed if she didn't open it. A suspiciously Satako-shaped pile of clothing. And then suddenly I had to go to the bathroom. The bathroom? They needed to use the toilet. So obvious, such a fatal flaw. The bathroom was on the first floor. Oh, really? It'd be absolutely impossible to use it without my family realizing it. I mean, they set up a portable toilet, like a... Satako would hate it, so she can...
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But a stench would be pretty...
Oh my god.
It was such they probably no smell when I come into the room. The bath was okay, though. She could just take a bath when my parents were out. I could do anything about a toilet. My stomach started to hurt. If my parents were lazing around downstairs, she'd be in trouble. Poop out the window.
This just makes me sad.
It's been going on for 15 minutes, Griffin.
I know, he's losing it.
He's very much to turn my head. The more I thought, the more contradictions popped up.
I know. I'll turn my friend that I'm trying to protect into a prisoner. I'm a genius.
I'll steal her! No one will ever know!
No.
No one would ever know! So such a dark, narrow, suffocating place forever. But it would still be better than being abused by an uncle. Ugh. So I gave it and crawled out of the closet. Finally. What's your fem name? It was 3:30 in the morning? I realized I was slamming with a terrible urge to sleep as time only got up with me.
Jesus.
I didn't have enough
Let it
strength to
go.
fight it, and I fell flat on my futon. I ragdolled on my futon. Shit, I can't go to sleep like this. If I waste any time, I mean I'm taking the same wait-and-see attitude I'm young and coach than everyone else did.
Gmod Keiichi slamming into his futon bed.
Let's use Satako for a little. I'm not editing that. Is there a better way?
Yeah, fucking Keiichi Gmod model.
That one phrase I spoke to myself swirled around in spiral and suddenly took over my entire mind. The last moment of consciousness I saw it. There was a lot of brown line spots in what I considered tonight, but Ashley wasn't wrong for having those ideas. Little plan to the others. Maybe I'll be able to help somehow. Rena was fairly sharp, so she might have a good suggestion. And above all, we need to rescue Satako once again, with everyone helping out. I felt pathetic for letting myself fall asleep. I'm sorry, Satako. Bro's losing it. The ceiling blurred into view. It was hot. There was a thin layer of moist sweat on me. The voices of cicadas permeated my room were somehow grained in my head.
で、今日日曜日じゃないよな。
I remember today was a weekday and quickly brought myself up to consciousness. Then finally left out of bed. Like Sporticus. The clock read a little before 10. I was totally late. When I wandered downstairs, my mom would get mad at me. There was nothing I could do, though. After reading the schedule for school today a moment, I slowly rearranged the stuff in my bag. Hurried and got dressed and went down the stairs. There's no sign of my parents anywhere. Maybe they went out somewhere together? So that's how it was. My mother probably woke me up once this morning, but I fell back asleep without remembering it. And my parents, thinking I'd gone to school, left. Something like that probably happened. Went to the front door as I expected it was locked. Looked like I was right. Further evidence of my speculation being correct. When I realized my parents weren't here, I suddenly felt less like I had a rush to get to school.
Wait, did you sleep through Sunday?
No, it's a weekday.
Okay.
Probably mine. Milk they poured in had gone warm since a while ago. When I realized
They
how
just
hard it was.
poured a glass of milk and just fucking left it on the counter?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yesterday I cried. Well, thinking back on it, for food wasn't the only issue in that regard. I wasn't in a position where I could care for Satako by myself anyway. It's such a heavy thing to save a single person. I see this on TV and comics all the time. I feel good words about how you'll save your friends for sure and such. Why was I wearing my mouth like that? Spurring to save her because I wanted to feel good about it? No, that absolutely wasn't true. Because the fact was I couldn't save her. Because I didn't want to sing it like an adult. Like I can do anything but watch. Had Satako gone to school today? I merely realized that was a meaningless question. Whether or not she did, there wouldn't be a change in the environment she would have been placed in. I couldn't save her, and no one else could either. You can only pray for a miracle.
俺たちは無力か。
With a vague goal of getting to school in my mind, I selectively put on my shoes and stumbled out the front door. I only overslept by 2 or 3 hours, but sunlight air felt completely different how they usually were in the morning. Well, of course they did. One 10 o'clock came around, you can barely call it morning anymore. Yes, you can. What is bro waffling about? To do the supposed proactive one to get to school. But a more positive light, maybe I want some time to walk by myself and think. At the other school. Partly to make sure Satako was safe. What a couple of any plans yet? The path I took from my house was in the complete opposite direction. If I went this way, I'd pass Amanda's house and the dam site. It'd be quite a detour. Calculate how long of a detour would end up being there, and satisfied with the answer, I started to walk. But that brought me to the dam site a few times, when the frostbite dragon wasn't attacking it. That's still around, Griffin! Griffin? Griffin? Griffin?
Sorry, my wife came in the room.
Gay. Yeah.
Yes, frostbite dragon.
It's still around.
Still there.
Someone should really do something about it. A random person's
There's
gonna
like 5 wizards just in the fucking damn construction site.
Some random person's gonna stumble across a video on here about the frostbite dragon attacking Hinamizawa. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is she talking about?
It's like you know the final boss, or not the final boss, or, yeah, like the final boss fight in like Skyrim. You're
Against
fighting
Alduin?
the giant, yeah, against Alduin. It's like all the people in Valhalla fighting. It just looks like that in this construction site. Just like 5, 6 wizards just casting spells up in the air at it.
Same stiff animation.
Yeah, exactly. It just looks like Skyrim. You do not have to record that.
I won't. The view quickly overwhelmed
Oh, there you
by
are.
strong wind of the wings of the frostbite dragon. Maybe it was a good thing I came here, I thought. I'm afraid this is what I hope you think about a place like this. It's in my cramped bedroom.
Everybody just ignores this. It's been going on for like a week now.
Apparently it always happens this time of year. It's a bicycle bell. I'm saying they was trying to get me out of the way. Hey, go back to the White House. Hey! I haven't seen you this chapter.
Hey.
I'm here to take pictures of the frostbite dragon. I've seen this person around a few times. Right, I remembered. Same, I think it was Tomitake, a freelance photographer who lives in Tokyo.
Keiichi is skipping school and he's meeting Tomitake near the construction site.
What could possibly go wrong?
Possibly go wrong.
ここからどこですか?
Didn't they say that you like have been in have come to Hinamizawa for like 3 years now?
He's not good with
Like
directions.
on and off.
He's not good with directions.
Gotcha.
Even faded quickly.
教えてもいいですけど、ちょっと口で説明するのは難しいですよ。一緒でよければ連れて行ってあげますけど。
え？それはかたじけないね。助かるよ。あ、でもいいのかい？君の用事は。
Not really. Tomitake-san finally realized how strange it was for a student like me to be here at this time of day. So we told him not to worry about it, and I turned my back and started talking through his shrine. Tomitake-san hurried to turn his bike and came after me.
What do you think of that?
気にしないでくれよ。
Dragon!
The dragon in the background. Like, yeah, we gotta get out of here. Oh, they're coming over here. Oh no.
僕は富武。フリーカメラマンさん。専門は野鳥と風景。まだまだ無名だけどね。
I specialize in dragons and wizards. Oh, so that's why you're here. Yeah. Every year I come back.
前原圭一です。まあ、そう。よ
This canon that we made in the Higurashi universe.
ろしくね。
Alduin. The frostbite dragon.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
You're just imagining it taking pictures of the wizards and the
この
dragons.
石段を上がれば神社の神です。
ありがとう。
Yeah, the auto text is still scrolling, AJ.
あ
I'm not missing
ちょっと
anything
遅刻しちゃっ
important.
たかな。
Oh yeah, it's just walking. Just yapping.
School isn't very far from here. Maybe I could kill a little more time until then. Or that mining went up the stairs in pursuit of Tomitake-san. When I reached the top of the long staircase, I arrived at the wide open shrine grounds that were too grand looking for this tiny village. Tomitake-san. Oh, there he is. I believe he's supposed to be meeting someone here. I can probably guess who. The also has been being late. Bowing to a lady who must have been the person he was meeting. Hey, that lady. I knew her.
Hey,
マーバル君じゃない。
Takano.
こんにち
No,
は。
we've met already.
今日は学校はお休みかしら？
あれなんだ、ケイイチ君ついてきたのかい？
別にそんなつもりはないですよ。ただちょっと時間潰しがしたかっただけです。
あらあら。重役出勤とは優雅なものね。さすがは有名人。今から大物ぶりを発揮してるこ
What are you, some kind of big shot? Big shot?
Well, I didn't say my name out loud anyway. Oh, I can say what you meant by famous.
と。あら。私の名前はまだ思い出
Yeah,
せ
the text box hasn't changed.
高野
You're
美
still
代
a
さんだ
woman.
よ。村の診療所に勤めてる。ケイイチ君は
This
健康
clinic's
そうだ
gotta
から
be important because we now know 2 characters from it. Maybe they're responsible for the whole drug that's
Also
gonna.
know the fucking, you know,
今度病気か何かできた
we
ら
also know the
ちょっぴり
teachers
だけサービスしてあげようかしら
at the school.
They go to the clinic?
What? No, the fucking teachers that do work at the school.
What about them?
Principal and Chie.
What about them?
I guess the school is important too, yeah.
You never know a person's name. It's not useful for them to know mine. That's a Takano-san should have big in the camera.
ひょっとして二人とも写真仲間ですか？あ、それで待ち合わせを。
Yeah, we want to meet a safe spot away from the
仲間
frostbite
でなん
dragon.
てとんでもない素人の私に二郎さんが優しくてほどきをしてくださるだけなのよねえ
Initiating me.
そんなことないよ。高野さんは飲み込みが早いからね。僕の指導なんかなくても実に自由に撮影をこなすよ。本当さ。
She wears the peg, doesn't she, Tomitake?
Yes, she does. 110%.
Of course.
Have you had the hips that bears the strap? When's it my turn? When you get a couple watching tired of
い
you.
よいよあさってが綿流しね今年はいい写真が撮れるといいんだけど
明日の設営シーンからレンズに収めるつもりだよ。そういう準備風景からもお祭りの活力を捉えたいんだ。
Oh, I just remembered. There was some village festival called Watanagashi or something the day after tomorrow, on Sunday.
ひなみ沢の守り神、お社様に感謝するため、古い布団を積み重ねて供養する、そんなお祭りでしたっけ？
あらご名答前原くん引っ越してきたばかりにしては
Let's just say this ain't my first rodeo.
そうお社様に感謝するためのお祭り
Takano smiled somehow meaningfully, but didn't tell me what part of the festival the Saint Goyashiro-sama needed to be laughed at.
やれやれ。高野さんは。でもどうだろうね今年は。
2度あることは3度あるそしてもう4度あったのよ 5度目がないと言える方が何の根拠もないと思うけれど。
You know what a whisper exchange? On the day of Watanagashi, a freak death always occurs, which people call Oyashiro-sama's curse, and the disappearance occurs that people call Onigafukuchi. These things before you Watanagashi people make the fifth.
I wanted to just replace the text with the Oyashiro yada 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 yada.
Yada yada. Something
Yeah.
something something Oyashiro-sama.
Yeah. Something 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 complete.
お賽銭を入れてる。僕じゃないことは確かだよ。
あら、そ
Won't
う。
be me.
近年の
I give
お
Oyashiro
様は
money.
違法人には特に厳しいって話よ。引っ越してきたばかりとはいえ、前原くんはちゃんとひなみ沢に住んでる村人だけど、二郎さんは毎年来るだけのただのよそ者。さーて、今年は見逃してもらえるかし
Lean
ら。
on sick, girl.
ひどいな。
Tomitaki-san was the only one with a pin grin, but we were all smiling, me included. Oyashiro-sama, the one who used curse to kill people involved in the dam construction project, one after another. He killed the dam construction manager. He killed Satako's parents for supporting it. And the next year he killed her aunt. That was the year after that, actually. You forgot about Dorika's father. As I thought about it, I realized that in the serial freak death incidents, the overwhelming majority had the last name Hojo. Half the deaths and disappearances had come from the Hojo family. And the Hojo family lived here in Hinamizawa. Does that mean Oishiro-sama punished and cursed them particularly harshly because despite that, they have been in favor of the dam?
サトコのおじが帰ってきたって話は聞いてますか？
Takano-san been joining a few words with Tomitaki-san was caught unaware by my sudden inquiry.
あ、ごめんなさい。今なんて？
あ、いえ、サトコの両親がたたり殺されて、おばもたたり殺されて、だったら順番的には
He said Tatarigora.
次はおじの番かなって思ったんです。去年のたたりでおばが無残な死に方をし、それに恐れをなして町に逃げていたやつですよ。お社様は確か村を捨てて逃げ出そうとするのは
Is he hoping the curse will kill him? Not quite this persistent.
Hmm.
Those words, they flew out of my mouth without me thinking about it.
Use the curse as a weapon.
Right. Oyashiro-sama's curse.
And now, how do you shoot someone with a curse?
Curse gun.
Hmm. I didn't need a curse gun.
Like Takano-san just now happened 4 times. You don't say there wouldn't be a 5th.
ふーん、面白い説ね。確かに過去の犠牲者を見れば北条生が多いのは事実。その延長として考えれば、今年は叔父が死ぬか消えるかする可能性は否めないわね。
もう高野さんは起こるかもしれない不幸を笑うのは良くないよ。
ごめんなさいね。でもお社様のたたりは私のライフワークだし。
Takano-san gave a mysterious somehow intellectual impression, and her life's work was mysterious in its own right. She probably really liked inexplicably supernatural phenomena or something.
高野さんはお社様のたたりに詳しそうですね。どうでしょう。北条の帰ってきたおじがたたりに会う可能性は。
あら何？そのおじさんを殺したくて仕方がないみたいね。
そんなんじゃないです。
どうだろうね。神様の気まぐれ次第だからね。
前原くん、サンタクロースの正体は知ってる？
Huh? That's a strange question all of a sudden. I couldn't immediately answer.
なに？知らないの？パパよ。
No! That's not true! That's
Your daddy.
impossible!
What's impossible?
No!
みんなの家のパパ。
なんだ
What is wrong with your boob?
そういう意味ですか
I know, like, what the fuck is this sag? God damn.
どんなものの正体だって
Shits are coming out of your
最終
stomach.
的には人間です。だってここは人間しかいない世界なんですから。すべての現象は人間で解明できるはずです。
I felt like putting someone strangely, but Takano-san was not dissatisfied with the reply that I may have guessed.
あら、その年齢のうちからそれに気づけるなんてなかなかね。その通りよ。人間の世で起こる現象はすべて人間の都合で人間が起こす。では前原くん、もう一度尋ねるわよ。今度はサンタクロースじゃなくてお社様。お社様のたたりの正体は何かわかるかしら？
Takano-san took steps towards me and gazed into my eyes, and she asked, Santa Claus really was the parents of every family's children. If lionizing the legend that was corporate tactic to try and make a profit during Christmas sales, then what was Oishiro-sama really?
と、
あら、あなたが言ったのよ。ここは人間しかいない世界だって。すべての現象は人間で解明できるって。
ケイチ君、ここだけの話だ
That
よ。
is not what he said.
高野さんはね、お社様のたたりをめぐる
He said
一連の連
Keiichi-kun,
続開
but
始事件を
the subtitle says...
ね
オフィサーの村人が何かの儀式に基づいて行っている
It's
人
fine.
為的殺人事件
No,
でない
ruined.
かと見ているんだよ。
誤解しないでね。
Cringe.
私はそれに至る教義や思想、文化を民族学的見地から研究することがライフワークなの。別に犯人が誰かなんてことには全く興味がないのよ。そこだけ勘違いしないでちょうだいね。
I can only tell she was saying that some crazy stuff. If you use the food analogy, like you force-fed a duck to be fattened. She forced her words down her throat. That's what it felt like.
そもそもそれを理解するためには、ひなみ沢村が鬼ヶ淵村と呼ばれていた古代にまで遡らなければならない。鬼と血を交わらせたと信じる犯人犯鬼の仙人たちが。
Takano-san had entered her home field, leaning forward and began to speak ridiculous matters. Then Takano-san realized she was overjoyed me and interrupted for me.
高野さん、高野さん。その話をいきなりケイチ君にしても。ほら、彼も面食らってるよ。
あら、そう？続きに興味があったらいつでも言ってね。前原くんくらいの年頃の男の子が好きそうな猟奇的なお話がてんこ盛りなんだから。
ありがとうございます。
We know.
だからそう
I know, I have a 2-hour video about it. Now I softly gave her my refusal. Takano-san seemed a little unhappy and told Mitake-san had rained on her parade, but she stopped talking about it then. Even so, still a very interesting story. Oishiro-sama's curse, which we thought of strange freak deaths, were really homicides, perpetrated by the people of the village.
まあその常識的に考えればそうですよね。タタリなんかで人が死ぬはずない。誰かがタタリになぞらえて殺してるに決まってます。
そうね。それが誰なのかは研究しない方が無難ね。
高野さんは知ってそうですね。証拠はないまでも確信を持っているくらいには。
By the way, Takano-san, are you dead right now?
どうしてそう思うのかしら？
What is that question is that, Keiichi-kun? I don't know.
Literally, the line that she was saying was her response. What she just said. Oh, why do you think that?
I don't know, call it a bad feeling.
それくらいにしなよ、ケイチ君。
There you go.
せっかく助けてあげたのに、またお社様のたたりの話が始まっちゃうよ。涼しいうちに散策に行きたかったのにな。
Tomitake-san seemed a little disappointed not to be able to go on the date he planned, since I brought up a weird topic. But right now, there was something I wanted to ask, just for a little bit.
Thanks for the fucking cockblock, Keiichi.
No problem. That was about whether Satako's uncle will be chosen for the curse this year. If he was, then that was another miracle would happen, just like last year. See? He's on my wavelength now. Murder! Let's just make sure Satako isn't deep in the way.
まあ、 もちろんおそらくあの辺りの人たちが関わってるんだろうなっていう憶測は持ってるわよ。
Like
鬼
Tomitake?
ヶ淵村の歴史を研究していれば自然と至る必然的結末。
それは誰です？
What would I do if I knew? I asked that question to the other me deep inside, but got no reply.
熱心ね。それを知ってどうするつもりかしら？
別に。
知ったらあなたにも危険が降りかかるかもしれないわよ。5年目のたたりはあなただったりして。
Takano-san, toying with Taboo, gave a devilish satisfied smile and said nothing in the world was more amusing. She's probably trying to tease me, but I didn't feel like going along with her little game one bit.
偉そうな能書きでもったいぶってますが、高野さんだってよくは分かってないみたいじゃないですか。
I felt a tinge of irritation in Takano's roundabout way of speaking. But those emotions get my mouth like water flowing through a strainer. I was surprised how directly I spoken up about what I felt. Of course, I wasn't even one taken aback.
あら、言ってくれるわね。坊やなのに挑発までできるの？意外に野生的ね。嫌いじゃないわよ、そういうの。
Takano's tongue poked out of my mouth, and I was convinced I was long since split, like middle like a snake's.
ならいいわ。教えてあげてもよくってよ。でも教えてあげる前に3つ誓ってもらうわ。私が何を教えても後悔しない、口外しない。私が言ったなんて絶対言わない。
I gulped firmly and nodded. Tomitake saw me an expression of distress, gave a dry, vague response, and lit a cigarette.
教えてください。タタリを下しているのは誰です？タタる相手を選んでいるのは誰なんです？
After I said that, I finally realized what I wanted to know. It's you. Me? Bum bum bum! Man, my classmates were playing freely
Was
in
that
the
old
school year.
Danganronpa? Maybe like it's you.
Mukuro
No.
I don't feel like saying it right now. Looks like they just finished eating lunch. From a time manipulating standpoint, I guess I succeeded. I can't have to belly the warp time.
前原さん、大丈夫なんですか？
Two girls sounds me came running over. It was only natural they were worried. Seeing someone wasn't there this morning, they would be out the rest of the day.
まあその遅刻さ、気にしないでくれ。それより聡子はどうだ？今日は来てるか？
Girls exchanged glances. Thoughts in a shadow followed their faces, and you answered without needing to hear them reply. Satako was absent today, too. So that done, after being out for 3 days, she only come back for 1. Now she was out again. He knew she would come tomorrow.
うん。でも、さとこちゃんから電話があったって先生言ってました。
風邪って言ってたよね。みんな家に帰ったらうがいをちゃんとしましょうって先生言ってました。
Wait a minute, Chie-sensei. That's a little too thick-headed, don't you think? She probably knows. But she can't do anything about it. Chie and Coach know each other, so... They've probably talked about it. But there's nothing we can do. All she could do is home visitation. She didn't have any right to take Satako from her uncle into safety. No matter the result, it would end up just like the public agencies, with a wait-and-see attitude. Just get pissed Sasuke's uncle off, and her suffering would grow deeper. Then wasn't she had to call the best option?
そうだな。みんなも風に気をつけろよ。もう行っていいぜ。昼休みはまだ長いぞ。
Girls excitedly scattered into the schoolyard.
ケイチくん。
Rena was yelling out the classroom window, waving her hand. A moment later, Mion and Mika-chan poked their heads out too.
ケイイチまでお休みしましたから、とても心配しましたのですよ。でもよかった。顔色もそんなに悪くないし、とりあえず元気そう。
I felt a little uncomfortable first saying that I didn't look sick, but I didn't care that much.
どうしたの？寝坊？
遅刻は遅刻だろ。それとも電車の事故で遅刻したとでも言えば許してくれるのか？
寝坊？
Mia was being a bit persistent. She was going to put on her club president cap and scold me for being late. Well, she didn't have to do it for me. I briefly stated that she was right.
まだね、お弁当あるよ。みんなで食べよう。やっぱりね、ケイイチくんがいないと盛り上がらないよね。
聡子は休みなんだな。
In fact, she just couldn't stand to hear that, and her face darkened.
朝、電話があったらしいよ。風がぶり返したから、また休むってさ。長引くかもしれないって言ってた。かわいそうなので、みんなでお見舞いに行こうという話が出ていますのですよ。
何言ってんだよ、リカちゃん。
Now, please, Mika-chan's wearing a weird smile as a happy occasion. I threw her cold water at her. Literally.
聡子が風邪なんかじゃないことは俺たちが一番知ってるだろう。たとえ冗談でも二度とそういう白々しいことを言うな。次は怒るからな。
She jumped forward her brow, looked down, and mumbled an apology.
ケイイチくんだけじゃないよ。みんな辛いよ。
俺だけが悩んでるなんて思ってない。でもみんな何もできないのは本当だろ。
それはそうだけど。でも
I got the feeling it would cause another fight as this exchange went on. So I apologized first.
ごめん。謝るから今の話は忘れてくれ。辛いのはみんなも同じだよな。ああ。
It was less clear, however, that I was the only one who worried so much about rescuing her. At the very least, everyone already probably got the normal amount of sleep last night. Probably good dreams, too. Definitely hadn't stayed up all night thinking so desperately.
登校してきていきなりこんなこと聞いて気を悪くするかもしれないけど、ケイちゃん今日遅刻したよね。聡子が今日欠席したこととは関係ある？
は？ミオ、お前何の話してるんだ？
ケイちゃんはたまにちょっとつ盲信なところがあるからね。今朝聡子と一緒にケイちゃんも休んだ時、聡子を家から連れ出してどこかにかくまったんじゃないかって。
What? Me? No, never! Easy for you to say. If I could have, I'd done it last night. Now that I would really thought about how much difficult that clear as day situation was. I was up thinking all night, thinking about how the night was brightening. And then, concluding that I couldn't do anything of the sort.
バカかお前。人間一人かくまうなんてできるもんかよ。
そうだね。ごめん。気を悪くしたなら謝るよ。
別にいいよ。それより飯にしようぜ。腹が減ってんだ。
Took my mental box out of my bag. Everyone moved to make a spot for me to sit.
前原くん、今来たんですか？
No, I was always here. So to stick my chopsticks in, Chie sensei came along.
あ、はい。遅刻してすみません。寝坊しまして。
What the heck? And the teacher was giving that strange look.
お弁当を食べたら、院長と前原くんは職員室に来てください。ちょっとお話がありますので。
Probably Satako, I saw it. Probably about Satako. Sensei left me and went back to the hallway.
弁当を食うまでもないだろう。 行こうぜ、ミオ。
そうだね。
Yeah, I exchanged looks, nodded at each other, and got up. No one's eating lunch these past few
さ
days.
とこちゃんの話だろうね。
They're all starved.
I know about it. They're cold, but everyone in class knew the truth. I didn't think that would help reach the teacher's ears by now.
僕がずっととぼけるので僕に聞くのをやめたのでしょう。
We're gonna choose the teacher will only worsen the situation. Was that why she hadn't said anything? But she probably already knows. Because she was Satako's friend. She knows trying to endure the trial of her uncle's abuse when I get her brother to come home.
どうする？今のうちに私たちなりの統一見解を出した方がいいかもね。
リカちゃんはどうしたい？
Satoko's closest and best friend was Rika-chan. However much I pretended to be her Nini, it didn't come close to the amount of time they spent together. So I felt like her opinion should be held in the highest regard.
俺はサトコがどうしておじにいじめられてるのを耐えてるか知ってる。
I'm gonna look startled and turn to me.
昔のサトコはいじめられるときっと泣きながら兄の背中に隠れてた。でも結局そのせいで兄が逃げてしまったんだとサトコは思ってる。
誰に聞いたのかな。
監督か。
Nodded quietly.
サトコはおじのいじめに耐えれば兄が帰ってくると信じることによって今を耐え抜こうとしてるのかもしれない。でもそんな思い込みとサトシが帰ってくるのは全く無関係なことだ。サトコには悪いがそれが現実だ。
Everyone hung their heads. Everyone was thinking the same thing.
サトコは多分誰の助けも喜ばない。自分一人の力で耐え忍びたいと思ってる。でもそれを尊重してやるのが果たして正しいだろうか俺は思わない。一時サトコに恨まれることになろうとサトコの意志に関わらず助けるべき時があると思う。俺はそれが今じゃないかと思ってる。
Told them what I saw and how I felt when I went to Satoko's house yesterday.
ケイイチ君は話すべきだと思ってるってことだね。
もちろん公的機関への通報でサトコが保護されるのが確定してからだ。
It looks like that Rika's sitting on the chairs.
サトコを帰って危険にさらすこともありえるからな。
So she could be at head level with everyone
難
else.
しいね。先生との会話の中でその確約ってのが取れるわけ？
I think Chie would be equally cautious about this, but we had to try. Meanwhile, Rika-chan had her hand raised for a while instead of asking for an opportunity to speak.
ケイイチに任せますです。
いいのかいリカちゃん。
ケイイチはここにいる誰よりもサ
Mion,
トコ
put
の
your
こと
thumb
を
down.
考えていますです。そのケイイチが話すべき時だと判断したなら僕は文句なんか言わないのですよ。
ありがとう。ミオンもレナもそれでいいか。
Mion didn't hesitate, not knowing she should agree. But when she saw Rena's firm nod, she made up her mind and did the same.
よし行くぞミオン。
Chie sent him with the teacher's lounge. We didn't see the principal anywhere. The schedule on the blackboard on the principal's name said that training going straight home. Principal's sense of justice was just too strong. Satoko's problem would be solved by something so vague. Maybe it was a stroke of good luck that he wasn't here. When the teacher saw Mion and I come in, she closed her curry bento, saving the rest for later.
そこへおかけなさい。
She told us to take a seat in the chairs directly in front of the principal's seat. Anne sat in his chair since doing the paperwork for transferring in. Two of us sat there uncomfortably before the teacher walked over, carrying a notebook and a ballpoint pen and sat in front of us.
前原くん、今日は午前中お休みでしたけど、何かありましたか？
すみません、寝坊です。
本当に？
先生に嘘言っても。
The other eyes on me in suspicion. Now sure of it. She wanted to talk about Satako.
まず2人とも知ってると思いますけど、お友達の北条さんがここしばらくお休みしてますね。
Mimiano had anything to say in response. The teacher proceeded, not minding.
何か知っていますか？クラスで良くない噂をしている人たちがいます。
Mimiano looked down and remained silent as though she was being lectured. She sent me a quick glance. Everyone had made up their minds. They'd be leaving things to me.
委員長、前原君も。先生は別に怒ってるんじゃありませんよ。もしも知っていたら教えてほしいとお願いしているだけです。
先生、先にこっちから質問してもいいですか？
Madame anticipated that response. She looked surprised.
クラス中で聡子のどんな噂が飛び交ってるかは知りませんが、仮にその噂が真実だったとして先生はどうするつもりですか？
どうするもこうするも、その話が本当なら放っておけません。
放っておけないって具体的にはどう放っておけないんですか？
His eyebrows shot up. Maybe I said it was like I was trying to pick a fight.
You know, I like this.
先生は真面目にお話ししてるんですよ。
What specifically?
先生こそ。
That he's
俺はすごく真面目な話をしているん
he's
です。
calling out the adult.
ま
Yeah.
ず答えてください。
What would you do?
真実だったとして
What would you do?
どう放っておけないんです？
So they took a few
Once
breaths.
that
and began
they would do
speaking.
something.
まず
So what?
状況を確かめるために北条さんの家を家庭訪問します。
おじに怒鳴りつけられて追い返されるかもしれませんね。まあいいや。仮におじと聡子に会えたとします。それで
そして真意を聞きます。その事実が確認できたなら指導します。
指導って曖昧な言い方はやめてください。具体的には何をするんですか？
Even if my told me so profited, Chie bit back her emotions and listened calmly. Thought that she was a good teacher. Chie-sensei really did have her students' best interests at heart. But she didn't have the power or authority to save Satako. She let her sense of justice run away with her, the situation get more complex. Sensei folded her arms, and for a few minutes she closed her eyes as though mentally concentrating. When they opened again, there was a strictness in the eyes I'd never seen before.
児童福祉法という法律があります。この法律で児童に対する虐待は何人に対しても認められていないことが明記されています。
らしいですね。それで
沖宮の生活相談所へ通報します。さっき前原くんは追い返されると言いましたね。この相談所の職員は必要に応じて警察官を同行させることができます。恫喝には絶対に屈しません。
その福祉士というお役所の人は連絡して書類で申請して何日後に助けに来てくれるんです？
即日です。彼らの仕事は児童の安全を緊急に保護することですから。
知ってますよ。緊急性があると判断された場合ですよね。認められなかったら先生と同じ指導をして様子見をするんですよね。見てるだけ。聡子のおじの機嫌を悪くして聡子をその場に残したままそれっきり。
ケイちゃん、ちょっと言い過ぎ。
嘘はついてないだろ。去年だか一昨年だかに児童相談所が来た時がまさにそうだったんだろう。その結果どうなった？俺よりもミオや先生の方がよっぽどよく知ってるだろうが。
She did too much. I didn't need Mion to tell me that. Talking crazy and itching for a fight. Supposed to be telling her about the situation. Alante was sure we could save Satako, but I basically told her everything right from the start. She instantly looked at the clock, stood up, picked up the phone on the defensible seat.
もしもし。内線の3455をお願いします。 いいのケイちゃん。本当に大丈夫かな。
It was too late. The die had been cast. Now we can only pray.
お世話になっております。ひなみ沢文庫教諭の千恵と申しますが、指導室の渡辺主事はいらっしゃいますでしょうか。はい、ええ。
That's the W guy.
ちょっと急用がございまして、至急校長と連絡が取りたいのですが、はい。お願いします。緊急とお伝えください。よろしくお願いします。
Did you put on that phone? And tilted her head back and took a breath, like I always did.
二人にもう一度だけ聞きます。クラスのみんなの噂は全て本当なんですね。
はい。俺は昨日聡子の家に行って実際にどういうことになっているのか見ました。
あとは先生に任せてください。聡子ちゃんはきっと先生が何とかします。
なんとか？いい加減なことを言わないでください。なんとかじゃない。絶対でなければならない。もしもまた様子見なんてことになったら、先生はどう責任を取るつもりですか？
I was yelling, the phone rang. She said she snapped the receiver up first.
もしもし。あ、研修中申し訳ありません。はい。実は例の北条聡子さんの件でお話が。はい。
Since they waved us away, telling us we could leave now. We all wanted to leave, but I held my ground. I had a responsibility to make sure she stopped saying such vague and ambiguous things. If it didn't look like she was going to say anything substantial, then I'd tell her the truth and even have to steal the phone from her.
はい。いえ、まだ相談所には。はい。まだ確認はしていませんが、クラスの子の話では相当な様子です。
相当なんてもんじゃないぞ。すぐにだ。今すぐ何とかしろ。通報するならどこへだっていい。でもな、もしも様子見なんてことになってみろ。ただじゃ済まさないからな。
I yelled angrily at sensing the principal on the other end. I wanted to somehow, some way convince them just how dangerous their situation was right now.
それは分かっています。ちゃんと伝えますから。委員長、前原君を連れて教室に戻りなさい。あ、はい。行くよ、ケイちゃん。あとは先生たちに任せよ。
絶対だぞ。
To the very last moment, I glared at Sensei. Chie Sensei was feeling pressured by the likes of me. Idiot, this isn't the time to feel pressured. Now it's time when you have to give me a firm nod to reassure me. So we really left things in our hands. At this point, we really can't do anything but pray. Bang. Mian shut the door to the teacher's lounge.
And then Chie got Satako taken away from Teppei, and everything was fine.
Influence. Ask for help from a grown-up. Keiichi opens the door one more time. By the way, your uncle said curry fucking sucks. Then she immediately locks in.
Fucking like Super Saiyan.
It's like she fucking jumps from the office. Like that one clip of Gustavo Fring before he's blown up. He just Where is it? I need to find that.
We'll get it after.
Okay. Well,
Patrick, like imagine Super Saiyan 2 Chie.
Super Curry 2 Chie. Article 2. The definition of child abuse. The term child abuse means the following acts committed by a custodian. A person who exercises parental authority and guardian of a minor or the other person who is currently engaged in custody of the child, hereafter name shall apply. Against a child, meaning a person who is under 18 of age, hereafter shall same apply. 1. Assault the child and manner cause external injury on the body of the child. 2. Engaging in indecency against the child or cause the child engage in indecency. 3. Substantially reduce the amount of food for the child or ban and neglect child for a long time in a manner that may interfere with normal development of the child mentally or physically, or otherwise materially fail to perform the duties of a custodian. Or 4. Speak or behave in a manner that would signify traumatic to a child. Article 3. Prohibition of child abuse. No person shall abuse a child. Article number 82 of 2000. Authorized by the Minister of Health and Welfare. Thank you. I now know the legal definition of child abuse. I would have never known without that.
Alright. You ready for the one that,
The one that what?
Yeah, just read it.
Year 19... Principal abusers. In cases reported to the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Total 5,352. Mother by blood 2,943, 55%. Mother not by blood 203, 3.8%. Father by blood 1,445. 27%. Father not by blood 488, 9.1%. Year 19. This is abuse in case of reported Ministry of Health and Welfare. Total 522. Physical abuse. 2,780, 51.9%. Neglect, abandonment of a child, 1,728, 32%. Psychological abuse, 458, 8.6%. Forbidden from going to school, 75, 1.4%. Sexual violence, 311, 5.8. Why did the music start? Why did the music start? Why was it that one the music decided to start playing? Oh, okay. That was just an ambiance. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. No. No, 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 no.
Still to this day, that musical sting gets me.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. Not even Maria was abused that way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Never knew that just listing statistics could make me feel so awful.
Trust me, I'm well aware of how statistics can make one feel awful.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't want to think it, but I saw that she had injuries on her legs and thighs, which is that's usually a sign of child sexual abuse. So
that is the tip that just destroyed me while I was reading this.
Oh no. Yeah. Why do I hear boss music? It's not that stupid frostbite dragon that's currently flapping over the school. We should really do something about that.
Yeah. The frostbite dragon is a metaphor.
No matter how many wizards you throw at it, you cannot slay the dragon.
God damn it.
I'm just have one of the thumbnails be fucking frostbite dragon, wizards, and the Renaissance men.
The Renaissance men.
What's he gonna figure out? What the fuck is Higurashi all about?
So yeah. Hell of a way to end a chapter.
So no ifs, ands, or buts about that last one, right?
I feel like that is I mean, as awful, honestly, as awful as the context is, I gotta say that is probably the most tasteful way of them doing that reveal.
Oh.
And impactful too.
Oh.
Yeah.
For a second, it's like maybe it played the sting for a moment beforehand. I was coping very hard.
No, yeah, it plays it right when the text comes on screen.
About sexual abuse cases, 511.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone please kill that cicada?
This episode's gonna need a content warning at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go do that.
yeah,
I'm probably gonna do it for a few of these, to be honest.
yeah, probably. Yeah, chapter 3 is rough.
Yeah. Oh.
Ain't this a fun chapter?
Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that sentence.
So the other person, let's play that I'm using as reference for like when things happen, in the comments, feel like I miss the supernatural horror now.
Yeah, I miss the Yakuza.
I miss the Yakuza.
I miss when Rena was on our fucking throats.
Yeah, where's the Yashiro's curse? Let's
He's
go
on
back to that.
vacation.
Yeah, Yashiro don't want to do anything with this.
He likes looking at like, I'm not dealing with that. Goodbye, y'all.
No.
I'm going to Tahiti.
All right, I think that that might be a good for tonight.
Yeah. Any last words, Griffin?
I love Satako.
I like her too. You gonna move for some candy?
What the fuck are you talking about? Candy.
Have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.